And welcome to your third JavaScript tutorial. And in this tutorial I'm going to be covering variables. Now, like I said in my previous tutorial, variables are very important in programming, in computer programming, because without variables life would be so much harder with programming. So um now variables are basically containers in memory that are used to store data. Okay, for example, you can store the name of a person or something, or you could store a value like a number, and stuff like that. And in order to make a variable in JavaScript, you say var and then you type in the variable name. Let's say my name is equal, and then you say the equal to sign. Now the equal to sign is used to set a value or a text to that variable. Now if it's a name, if it's a text, you put it in quotes. Let's say Abu, because I love my name very much. And now you end that off with a semicolon, of course, because it's a statement. Now if you want, now you can also output variables to your document, or you can output them with an alert box by simply saying, for example, if you want to use a document dot write, you say document dot write, and then you could say, you could put a boo, and that will work, but that would work, of course. But let's say you want to use your variable my name. Now what that will do is that will print out the value that's stored in my name, which is a bool, and print out its value. It's not gonna print out my name, like literally my name, but it's gonna print out a bool with a value stored in my name. Okay, so if we open that, we'll see that it printed out a bool. So yeah, that's what um that's what a variable is used for. It's just used to store value. Now you can also store numbers like var num1 is equal to 5. Okay, and then you want to write that out to the next line, to the next one. You say, or let's say something like let's make it more sensible. We say Abu is, then we say 17. Okay, and then we say num1. Now what that will print, that will print out, first it will start from the top, and it will say Abu is, and a space, and then that's gonna output this document. Right, is gonna output, and then it's gonna output that, and then it goes to the next line, and it says, and another variable is made. Or how about we bring that one up here next to my other variable, and then, so what that will do is it prints out Abu is space, and then it goes to the next one and prints out 17, which is num1, which has the value of 17. So I'm gonna bring that up right here, and okay, I'm gonna refresh that, and as you can see, it changed the whole document text. It says Abu is 17, as it should. So yeah, that's what variables are used for. They're basically used to store values temporarily, and you can, and as your program goes on, if you want to change the values, you can change them whenever you want. For example, you say now you can set num1 is equal to 20. Okay, and then you say document dot, okay, I'm just gonna bring this down there. Okay, and now instead of printing 17, since I changed the value of num1 to 20, it's now gonna print 20. Here we go. Oh, refresh that, and it says Abu is 20 because I changed the value later on in my program. So variables, that's why they call variables, because the value varies. You can change it whenever you want. So in my next tutorial now, that's it for this tutorial, guys. In my next tutorial, I'm gonna talk to you guys about more on variables, basically variable types. Okay, so because each variable, there are a lot of types of variables, from text to numbers, and I'll talk to you guys with that about that later in my next tutorial. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.